What's going on, everybody? King of Dragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Hasbro Marvel Legends X-Men series Nightcrawler. Here we do have Nightcrawler, a figure I'm really looking forward to. What we're going to do now is take a little break, get them opened up, and then we'll have a better look at Nightcrawler. Stay tuned, everyone. And so here we have Nightcrawler posed and out of the packaging. Before we have a look at the figure, let's actually take a look at what Nightcrawler comes with. Nightcrawler does come with the left arm of the Wendigo Build-A-Figure, which we'll have a better look at when he's all put together. As far as accessories for Nightcrawler here goes, he does come with a few. He comes with 3 different head sculpts. He comes with a stoic head that he has on him right now. He comes with a smiling head sculpt, which looks really good. And then he also does get a head sculpt where he's coming out of the shadows, and I just love the way it looks. Nightcrawler also does come with 2 right hands. He comes with a grip hand. He comes with a relaxed hand. And then he also does come with a cutlass, which does fit into his right grip hand. And once you have that sword in, it's not going to go anywhere, so I do like the fact that it's really tight. Other than that, Nightcrawler here doesn't come with anything else. I don't know what more you would want. Maybe like a vanishing poof effect. But other than that, let's actually have a closer look at Nightcrawler. And so here we have a closer look at Nightcrawler, and I have to say Hasbro did a really good job with all the head sculpts, and I honestly don't know which one I'm going to display him with. It's either going to be this one or the smiling one. I really do like the way this one looks. It looks a lot like when he's coming out of the shadows, how you only have half his face shown and then the other half is shrouded in mystery. I would have liked to see his eyes a brighter shade of yellow, but other than that, this is a really nice head sculpt. On all of his heads, they did a really good job. With the hair, they did add some blue highlights just to give it some definition, and it does look really good. Really do like the pointy ears that Nightcrawler has here. Here you can see I do have him with the shrouded head, which he is bearing his fangs, and he's looking all menacing, which does look really good. Taking a look at his body, you can see he does have a unique torso now. It is an update to the Spider-Man body, and I do say an update because the way this works is that his uniform here, it is a rubber overlay, so this does have some flex to it. And they basically carved out a little bit and then put the rubber suit in. You can see right here it is lifting up just a little bit, but it's nothing too noticeable. So I do like the way that they went about his costume. It does look really good, and it looks flush. For the most part, you can still see the sculpt lines. So I really do like his shoulder pads right here, and it looks really good. And because this is cast in red plastic, there's no need for paint wear and tear. Having a look at his arms, you can see he does have black sleeves because the undersuit is black. Moving on to his gloves, where we do have some white, some red, and you can see some of the white poking through some of the red. It doesn't look clean for the most part. You can see right here it's pretty solid, but once you get here it looks like they could have added another coat of red. It does feel like this glove is a little bit lower, but that could just be my imagination. We do have some paint slop right there, but other than that it's pretty good. Here you can see a difference with a naked eye. Under my studio lights you really can't see, but this is painted red over the black plastic. So it is a little bit discolored from the plastic, the red plastic that they use here. You can see he does have a tail, which unfortunately doesn't have a bendy wire in it, but it's still pliable enough that it does get out of the way, and it does rotate a little bit. Going on to his costume again, his black undersuit goes all the way down to his boots, where we have that same red and white motif. Again, the red is a little bit faded. They could have added a little more colors with the red paint, but other than that it still looks really good. And then we go on to his 3-toed feet, where he has a toe on his heel and then 2 toes in the front. So overall, a lot of good detailing here on Nightcrawler. So what we're going to do now is actually get him compared to other figures you may have in your collection. And so here we have Nightcrawler posed next to a Marvel Legends Cyclops and a DC Multiverse Superman. Here we have Nightcrawler posed next to a WWE Elite Scale figure and a Mezco 1/12 Collective Popeye the Sailor Man. So with the comparisons out of the way, let's actually move on to his articulation. Now, he does have a ball joint in the head. You can see that ball joint does give him some pretty good up and down movement. Very little head tilt, but it is there. Does swivel nicely, and it's really tight on that ball joint. He does have a pin and swivel here at the shoulder, so it does go out all the way horizontally, goes all the way around, but it will kick out to the side just a little bit. Even though this is a softer rubber, it's not the softest material in the world, so it does kick the arm out just a tiny bit. We do have a bicep swivel, which works really good. Double hinge in the elbow, works really nice. We have a swivel and hinge in the arm, and you can see those detents. They're pretty big, but it does work pretty well. He does have a butterfly joint, which does hinge in and out, so I do like that. Does have an ab crunch, which goes all the way back, all the way forward, so really good range there. We have a waist swivel right there. Again, the tail is on a swivel point. Legs do kick forward to about there, kick back, go all the way out. I want to see Spider-Man do this. Hasbro, make it happen. We do get a little bit of rotation on that ball joint, and then we do have a thigh swivel, double bend in the knee, goes all the way up. That works really good. No boot cut swivel, but he does have a hinge in the ankle, which goes all the way forward, all the way back, and then forward facing pin for rocker ankle. So overall, really good articulation here on Nightcrawler. So what we're going to do now is take a little break, get him posed for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. And so here we have Nightcrawler posed for my final thoughts. Overall, I really love the way this figure came out. Nightcrawler is one of my favorite X-Men, and I'm really glad to have him in my collection. Now, I never was into the Toy Biz Marvel Legends. I don't know why. Maybe I just wasn't into collecting at the time, so I don't have that figure, but I have seen comparisons between this and the Toy Biz figure, and no offense to the Toy Biz collectors out there, I think this is a much better figure. The bendy wire in the tail is not enough to justify how old that figure is. Although it does hold up over time, I still think Hasbro nailed it with this Nightcrawler. The cutlass looks really good, even though it is a reuse from Citizen V. It's something I can overlook because how nice Nightcrawler looks. Now, this is actually an essential figure to any X-Men collection. Whether you have the red team or the blue team, you're going to want to have Nightcrawler here in your collection. If you're lucky enough, you can find Nightcrawler here at your local stores, so Walmarts, Targets, Walgreens should have the Wendigo wave at the time I'm making this video. Or you can order your entire case like I did off BigBadToyStore.com, and you can save yourself the hassle of tracking him down at retail. Either way, I say Nightcrawler is a must-to-have in any X-Men collection. With that being said, guys, I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel. Go check out all my other action figure reviews, as well as all my other Marvel Legend videos. Hopefully you find them informative. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it fits in my collection, I'll definitely have a look at it. While you're at it, check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, and ring that bell to be notified every time I upload a video. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.